Very best, and a big game for Julian O'Neill, making his starting debut for the South Sydney Rabbitohs up against the other number 6 in Trent Barrett, coming back after 2 weeks suspension. And the referee today, referee Jadwat, who makes his first grade debut. Big moment for the referee. And referee Jadwat gets proceedings underway. Should be a close one, Walker.
Yeah, should be an outstanding game. Very important for South Sydney to start well.
Just 12 metres out now. Donato a dummy half. Trindle. There's Julian O'Neill trying to work his magic. McLeod joins into the back line, but the defence was good. Donato, the hit, the spin. Just 1 metre short. Back now. Last tackle for the Rabbits. Trindle, the long pass. They've got the numbers. They still have the numbers. Trindle scores the opening try for South Sydney. It was just a numbers game, and the Rabbits won the battle. The Steelers on the back foot.
Well, hasn't he been outstanding for South Sydney this year? Their captain leading by example, Daryl Trindle. The main part of this one, the last tackle, here he has the football now, the long cutout pass. He sees the numbers, but the best part of this play, he stays alive. That's great play. The flick pass on the inside. He wrong foots. That's Mackay coming across, and there's the first 4-pointer for the South Sydney side, and what a start for them.
Great work here by Trindle. Just too much speed. He was involved twice. O'Neill with the pass. The one from Trindle wasn't a good one. Burns, though, took on Wayne Clifford, got it away, and Trindle over. 4 points to 0. There's Trent Barrett. Mackay with the restart. Deep kick, back for Trindle. And now Peter Stimson. Through the gap. They're on fire at the moment.
That's a great run there from Francis. He bumped up over the 20-metre line. Just what they needed from the kickoff.
O'Neill promotes it now. Francis.
Have a look at this for a buster. Beautiful play there from Michael Francis. He beats a couple of feeble attempted tackles and did the right thing. Went down with the football there to quick play the ball, and they're on a roll, South.
Steelers on the back foot. They trail by 4 points to 0. Trindle. Stimson, high tackle. He'll get called out. No doubt about it. Andrew Hart got him up around the head area.
Yeah, I would say it was high, but it's a careless tackle, really. It's not a deliberate swinging arm, and the referee coming in to make the penalty. South will have a shot at goal, 31 metres out, right in front. Another perfect opportunity for Julian O'Neill to put points on the board.
Got him right across the bridge of the nose. No doubt it was high, and referee Jadwat was very quick to give the penalty.
Like Brad Mackay and Rodwell to settle the younger players down.
O'Neill. None from 1 today. Strikes this one. Julian likes it. Marches back. And now South Sydney are up by 6 points to 0. We did 1 set of 6 tackles so far. Brendan Reeves has been in good form.
Well, that's what they need, the likes of Brendan Reeves, to get in there and dummy half.
Still going, Brendan Reeves.
Yardage.
That's a great run by the fullback for the Steelers. Keeps it alive. Cross. Robinson. Upended by Donato in the end. Up to the half. Trindle is the man. Puts it to the right boot. Reeves has knocked on, has he? In fact, he's taken it superbly.
Fingertip control there by Reeves. Here's a good tackle from Howlett. The bunny's on fire. Here's the take here. That's beautiful football. He's a good footballer, this Brendan Reeves. Picked it up right off the grass.
That was a big play by Brendan Reeves. Billy Saru. And it's a penalty to the Steelers. A hand in the play the ball.
That's the only time that they've really erred there. Michael Francis giving away the football there. There's the hand of the tackle.
Turn it up.
As if you're going to get away with that. He is definitely offside. but a new referee's first grade game, you'll be able to get away with a lot of things. There's Mackay from the back of the scrum. Good cover from Burns.
Brad Mackay coming back after 2 weeks on the injured list. Great run by Bradstreet. Better ball from Bradstreet. Mackay involved for the second time in this set of 6 now. Cross wants a quick play the ball. Robinson to Barrett. The pass. Trendle is sweating on the intercept. He's scored a couple already this season, blocker.
I'll tell you what, it's lucky he went for the intercept there. South was...
Unreach plays it. Back now for Bristow. The left-hand side they come. Bradstreet again. Bradstreet straight through, and big Darren Bradstreet strolls across. That is feeble defence.
Well, Andrew Farrell's got the answer that he was looking for. He knew that he'd missed Smith today. That is a tremendous run. Poor attempt to tackle here from Donato. He goes down low early. There's the miss there. Bradstreet strides away for the try for the Steelers. 6-all.
6 points apiece. And Bradstreet has scored all those points. There was a lot of grabbing, not a lot of shoulder there from the Rabbits. Donato, the man who dropped off.
A little bit unfortunate there for the young players of the Bunnies. You've got to go up in a line all together. No good sprinting out of the line. Francis tried to do that and put a hit on a muck.
Yeah, it was actually Michael Francis who missed the tackle. That's Francis in 11. Strides through and he thanks his lucky stars. He can't believe it. The front row running about 25 metres to score, and isn't he happy about
the out from his own line. Goes back, the hit, the spin. Paul Sutton, the man. Last tackle for Souths. De Trindle. Good right boot, but it goes straight to Philly Saru.
Yeah, a little bit rushed there, the kick from Trindle. I thought the first 2 kicks that South got away through O'Neill were a lot better than the Trindle ones.
Robinson, a former Rabbitoh himself. Will Robinson into a bit of space, throws the dummy on McLeod. Robinson gets there, does he? He gets it down, I believe. It's a try. Will Robinson scores the try.
I've seen him score some important tries for the Steelers this year. He's been a makeshift player, played a little bit of hooker, a little bit of 5'8", a little bit of halfback, spins out of a couple of feeble attempts at tackle there from the South boys. The dummy swallowed by McLeod, and he just outpaces Marty Moore to get the try, and that sensational play from Willie Robinson, the former Rabbitoh, the former Tiger.
Well, Robinson, the ball that got popped out the back was good, but Robinson certainly isn't lost in space here. Throws the dummy on McLeod, who fell for it. Hook, line and sinker. They came at him late, but it was far too late.
Just ordinary attempt at tackles. I mean, when you miss the first couple in the set and you make ordinary attempts, it's always hard. You get on that back foot. That's what's happened to South now. There's more desperation. Willie puts it down. Look at
40 out from his own line. John Cross. Robinson, the try scorer. Reach. Now the enthusiasm is returning to the Steelers pack. Cross again to Mackay. Heavily involved. Experienced player in the Steelers outfit, Mackay. Barrett. Good ball for Bristow.
He throws the ball beautifully on the run, Barrett. Tremendous young player.
Barrett again. 2 weeks on the sidelines through suspension. Keen to get back out there for the Steelers. Robinson. Trolling play well. Barrett, the long pass. Chance here for the Steelers. Timmins back on the inside. Out the back, keeping the ball alive. Timmins again. Timmins still going.
Come on, the defence isn't that easy to get through. Come on, South, lift yourselves.
Robinson, Brendan Reeves, Barrett, the little kick. McLeod has made a meal of it. The Steelers have scored try number 3.
Somebody give him a mitt. McLeod, what was he doing there? Had ample time to get onto the football. and they're on the back foot, the Rabbitohs. They weren't even onside that time. Here he is, that man again. Barrett puts a little kick through. Tremendous play from him. And there it's just a foot race to the football, and the replacement. He scores a try. David Cox it is, I'm sure. Here's the lead up to the try. Just horrible play from Illawarra. They're playing tickle, not tackle.
And now, as they come across the field, they kept the ball alive. They did a great job. Barrett, who's so deceptive. Brandon Reeves was up.
He's not that deceptive.
Kick. They took a right-hand turn on McLeod. Michael Ostini getting up towards the halfway line. Driscoll. Brad Mackay makes another tackle.
Called out for a high tackle shot here too. Good powerful run there from Driscoll.
Didn't appear to be too much in this.
Just a high tackle. He ducked into it too. I think that one's a difficult one.
That is a very tough call.
May I say too that that's not Brad Mackay's go. Here's a good opportunity now for the South Sydney side. And look at them come. Ostini.
Michael Ostini winds up. Mackay brings him to a halt. They work the short side. Driscoll. He does take some pulling down. Driscoll.
Barney Rubble, they call him.
Danny O'Keefe. 10 metres out. Darren Burns. Inside ball. Try time for the Rabbits. They've opened up the Steelers. Paul Sutton, the man who got the ball down.
Well, how easy was that? What they were doing, they were expecting South to go wide through their halves, O'Neill and Trindle. They just reversed back the blind side to their lock forward. Darren Burns inside there to the number 15. That's Paul Sutton to dive over to score for South. But what about that for terrible defence there from the Illawarra side on the short side? They didn't expect it. They didn't come up on the short side. Ball playing skills there from the lock forward Burns, and there's Sutton scoring the try.
Francis, last tackle. Slow play the ball. Back for Trindle. Steps around Mackay. Now puts the kick in. Clifford will have to go back. Gets out of his own in goal, Clifford. He'll need to be careful here. Has he committed suicide? I think he has.
Oh, Michael Francis gets a sack. Tremendous chase there from the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Michael Francis, who put the driving tackle on. That's great play there from Francis. That's nearly as good as a try. They'll get the football back. Here's the tackle now. There he is, Francis. He's come in. He's been helped by a few South boys. Illawarra will be forced to drop out now. There's only 3 minutes left on the clock. Great opportunity for them.
Mackay with the dropout. I don't know if Coach Andrew Farrell will be too happy with Clifford on that occasion. Ostini, full head of steam, but what a great front-on tackle that was by Terry Lamey. And now the Rabbits on a roll. Burns, Donato, Trindle. Oh, big hit over the top by Timmins. Back to the right-hand side now. O'Neill, the step. We've seen it so often. And they've reacted there. The referee has reacted to Ostini. Last tackle now for Souths. They go back to Trindle. Trindle, the high kick to the far wing. The chase is a good one, but the ball goes astray.
It's always a lottery too, isn't it? The man on the far side, it's Orford that's come on as a replacement, is running straight on there with the football. He gets the last jump. It's a little bit unfortunate he can't handle the football there. Would have been a South Sydney try.
And then you've relaxed and let them back in it. Don't underestimate them, because South Sydney are capable of doing anything, and we need the 2 points.
Certainly right. Now Souths made the better start to the second half. They go through O'Neill. He's looking for the runners and finds one. Michael Francis. And Francis, has he turned the ball over? He gathers. Donato. O'Neill. Cut out ball. Chance again. It's Simon, I believe, who gets across for Souths. Craig Simon, the younger brother of John, and a former Illawarra player himself, scores against his old club.
Now just have a look at this. O'Neill comes from around the blind side. Beautiful long ball. He summed it up so quickly. They're in all sorts of trouble out wide. Simon scores the try, but Julian O'Neill, have a look at him looking here. He sees that the numbers have come up, and that's a terrible attempted tackle there. Simon in to score the try against his old club.
O'Neill shows his class. Simon, Saru came up and made a tackle on nobody, and it was Sean Timmins. Robinson the decoy. Barrett comes the open side. Set piece for the Steelers. Oh, so close to coming off. Brendan Reeves. Barrett now. Good work for the Steelers. It's 6 to go. It should be. It is. Timmins. Reeves. Stepping Reeves. Reeves scores for the Steelers. Great work by Brendan Reeves.
It certainly was great work too. Tricky Trindle blowing up a treat here. He just picked the ball up. The South Sydney defence stopped after the knockback. There it is there. Tremendous play. That's the try scorer, Reeves. He had plenty to do too. Plenty of players around him to make the tackle. That's very disappointed for the South side. You can go back to the penalty that they gave away coming out of trouble, Illawarra. And here's the incident now. Here's the flop back. There's the drop ball. That's knocked on by Julian O'Neill. Play on. The South Sydney defence, 6 to go, has stopped. There's the offload from Timmins. O'Neill tries desperately to get across to the fullback, and that is a try. There it is. On the line's a try.
Certainly, and here goes Brendan Reeves. He beat 1, 2. You better make it 3. And Reeves with the big long arm reaches out, slams it down, and Bradstreet is still off the field. Andrew Farrell will be relying on his experience to try and get this young Steelers outfit home. Also John Cross. David Cox, the heavy head knock. And now the Steelers in full flight. This is Andrew Hart. Hart, the back rower. Can he get there? I think he has.
In the touch.
In the touch, the flag goes up.
I'll tell you what, there's another South Sydney player down on the 20-metre line. You've got to struggle to get up. Here's Hart. I think he's over before he passes this. Have a look. He will score the try and he offloads. There's no one there. There's the offload. Beautiful play from him. In the touch. It had to be the touchy.
Andrew Hart. Massive run down the left wing, but I think they've made the right decision here.
There's the foot on the line, yes. Good call there from the touchy. Genius play there from the touchy.
Give him a wrap. Tough but fair block. We like. Bill Howlett.
Coming off his own line. Have a look at him. They've shared it around. Stimson, 16 tackles and 7 hit-ups. And Darren Burns, what a game he's had from lock forward. 14 tackles and 9 hit-ups, leading the way for the Rabbits.
Trendall. Is it a 40-20?
I think it is.
Which way will the feed go here?
Yeah! That is. That's a feed to South Sydney. Great kick from Trendall.
So Trendall has brought off the 40-20 play, and South will get the feed. So a great attacking chance here for South.
What's the breeze doing down there, Mario?
Yeah, it's not...
They're on the news. Soon, Mario Fennick. And now, a golden chance for South.
Must score off this next set.
Trendall. O'Neill standing very wide. The run around, O'Neill. Dangerous. Long ball for Howlett. Moore came back on the inside. O'Neill wants it again. The runner's off him. He was taken out in back play, Julian O'Neill. Simon, the Burns. Sutton involved again. They get the ball away. Trendall had numbers on the right-hand side.
They're still there.
They still have the numbers. Can't get the ball down.
What a tackle from Richards.
Orford was the man, dragged down just 1 metre out. Trendall, O'Neill accelerates. Short ball. Try-saving tackle by Will Robinson. Long ball. They've got them on the run. The Rabbits get over in the corner. Scott Murray is the man.
Forward pass.
No try. The pass has been ruled forward by referee Jad Watt. Keep an eye on it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a tough call. I don't think that's forward.
Well, that is a tough call. Won't be able to tell too much from this angle. He got the ball down okay.
Let's have a look at it. There's the line you can see. Let's have a look at this.
Yeah, it's drifted forward. That's a good decision. There's not much in it. What did you think, Mario? Michael Francis again. His work rate has been superb. Trindle, O'Neill, Howlett, ducks behind one. And Scott Murray had a try disallowed. O'Neill, the high ball, wobbles around. Where's Brendan Reeves?
Six again.
They've gone without it. Howlett scores. Well, it came from nothing. The Steelers did not want to know about the high ball. And Phil Howlett could not believe his luck. Now we have a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, well, up goes the high ball. I thought it was not high enough there from Julian O'Neill. No competitive edge there from Illawarra. They didn't even go for the football. It just goes straight to Howlett, and there it is, the try. I didn't think this one was quite high enough. It was a wobbly bomb. Plenty of players in and around the football. Reeves, what are you doing? The ball goes straight in Howlett's hand. And 6 again to the south side, and there's the try.
Well, that's an ordinary effort. They've given Brendan Reeves plenty of raps today, but he'll have to take a brick for that one. And Howlett gets across for Souths. 26 players on the field, only one wanted to know about the rugby league ball. That was Phil Howlett.
League, isn't it? The bomb goes up, we can see it here. It's a nice kick as well. No one really wanted to know about it, as you said, Terry, but the ball bounces straight into Howlett's arms, and you'd have to say Howlett's been South Sydney's most dangerous player, and he plunges over. They're back in its house, 24-22.
He had plenty of work to do when he caught that football too. He beat the tackle of Rodwell and then also of Richards. There's Michael
Timmins makes a desperate tackle. Trindle, Burns, O'Neill has runners everywhere. Julian O'Neill thought the pass might have been forward.
Well, what Souths have got to do, they don't have to force the football. There's still 14 minutes left on the clock.
Pass tackle. O'Neill, the Trindle, high ball. This time they'll play at it. You can bet your money on that. They've played at it, and they've played at it badly, Illawarra. That is a shocking effort by Philly Saru. And Souths have hit the front for the first time since the early minutes of this game.
And the fans are on their feet. That's a great try. Great chase there from Marty Moore. Saru in all sorts of trouble. I think you'll find there'll be a few teams kicking to Saru now. The high ball, he couldn't handle it. The bounce, beautiful. He had plenty of time. Picks it up. Marty Moore's going to run out of the stadium.
Well, 2 tries from 2 bombs. And this kick, really, there wasn't much in it. Saru just came up with a drop ball. And how easy is it? Marty Moore can't believe his luck.
He's had a Barry, hasn't he, Saru? They would keep kicking that side to Richards. Saru has had a shocker. Just Burns makes the tackle.
Great hit by Burns over the top. Up and at him.
On you, Burnsy.
And Clifford went backwards, courtesy of Burns. It's the halfway line. Ball upended.
He's lucky he wasn't penalised there for lifting.
Blackbowl was the man who was tackled. And now John Cross. Dummy half, last tackle. Back for Robinson. The chase by the outside backs for the Steelers. Howlett comes up with the drop ball.
There's the knock on.
One of the rare mistakes he's made.
Yeah, I feel a little bit sorry for him there, but this is a great opportunity now for the Illawarra side. Up goes the high ball to Lottery. Howlett jumps into the air, he cleans up at least. There it is again, just a little bit off position there. Illawarra.
Mackay breaks off the back of the scrum. They keep the ball alive. They've got some numbers. Barrett drinking.
Should have passed in, Barrett.
Looking for a hole back on the inside. They go to the left. Cross, looking to pop the short ball for Rodwell. Now Mackay. Can South hold them out? Timmins works towards the post. They'll go the open side here, they do. Robinson, they've got numbers to burn. Can they get over? Barrett again. Timmins, Rodwell in fact.
Great tackle.
1 yard out. Rodwell plays it. Barrett, hands. They keep it alive. They flick it out the back. Now this is Timmins. Timmins, Mackay the kick. Howlett comes up with it. The save, now the dropout.
He shouldn't have dived on the football. It would have bounced into his hands there. He's got to try and get it into the, or out of the in-goal area. Good play there from Mackay to kick the ball through. He's got ample time to pick the football up. He just dives on it and lays on it.
The short ball, the defence was good.
Yeah, and I reckon it was a forward pass too. Last tackle.
Last tackle. Desperation for Illawarra. Robinson, long ball. Mackay, where is the winger? Robinson keeps it alive. Now Philly Saru back. They've been forced back 30 metres. They kick Reeves. Barrett.
Oh, is that forward?
Here's a chance. Illawarra can't get across the line. Souths, they survive. I think that could be a match winner.
They'll survive the ball game. There was a couple of dodgy passes there. I thought a couple of balls went forward. Great play from Illawarra to counter-attack. Let's have a look at it again. The long ball again. There's the tackle there from Marty Moore. That was great play there from Mackay to get the football away. Saru, he cleans up. He runs backwards, tries to wait. Was that pass forward? And there's another one coming up. This one from Barrett, I'd say. There's the forward pass. Here it is. That is forward. And South Sydney live to fight another day.
Well, the Rabbitohs survive. Howlett juggled that ball. It came... Andrew Hart taking the ground, 35 out. John Cross. Robinson. Now they're a chance on the far side. They've slipped the ball. Rodwell. They score, Illawarra.
Well, that's another hint of a forward pass too.
They've scored. The referee's going to give it.
I'd like to see this again.
28 points apiece. 28 apiece.
Here we go up the blind side again. This is the pass that I'm worried about. Let's have a look and see if Rodwell's in front of him. Well, that's a forward pass.
Looked appear to be forward. Rodwell got the ball back on the inside for Clifford. And this camera angle will be a better one.
Every right to blow up about this one. Look, he tries to go in and around the corner here. There's the ball now. The ball. Come on.
It was forward. Is that what you want me to say? It was. Clifford gets across. And we have a tied up ball game. He got the ball down, no doubt about that. But this is the pass. It's gone forward.
You know, Rodwell's overrun it. That doesn't mean anything. He's had to go back to catch the football. But if you put it in line with the line where he threw it, that is a forward pass.
Counts out there for Illawarra. Bradstreet is on the bench. And Reeves. They've already had a couple of draws this season, Illawarra. Reeves. Full time has already been called. Can he make himself a hero in the gong? He can't. It's another tie for Illawarra. 28 apiece. A controversial end, full of drama. 5 tries, and now they've had 3 draws, and referee Jadwat is getting a welcome to first grade by the Rabbitohs crowd here. That final try has been replayed at the ground, and the local supporters did not like the final pass. And 28-point draw.
Yes, I've got John Cross, the Illawarra captain, and John, certainly that try, that last-minute try that gave you the draw appeared to be scored off a forward pass.
Yeah, I can't commend that, Murray. I didn't really see it. I'm just glad we got away with the point. We probably had them shot there early in the second half, let them off the hook. So I'm sure Andrew won't be very happy with that.
Well, you seem to have the game well and truly in control. Then we saw the game turn around dramatically. 2 tries, 2 bombs.
Yeah, that's right. You know, probably got to look at that. But full credit to South. We couldn't quite put them away. They kept coming back at us. And that's sort of side South. Whenever they got a sniff, they're very hard to beat.
John, would you say it was 2 points you let, or 1 point you let slip away?
Yeah, it definitely was. And it's not the first time it's happened this year. So it's a bit disappointing for us. But got to give South their credit due.
John, you're playing well personally. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Thanks, Mario. That's up.
And I've got Julian O'Neill, certainly one of their good signings this season. And Julian, you've managed to draw, but it appeared you were going down the gurgler, but you fought back 2 tries and 2 bombs, and in the end you probably were unlucky not to get 2 points.
Yeah, sure, Mario. You know, I think what got us there was was the enthusiasm from the guys. You know, there was a lull in the first half where Illawarra did get 2 quick tries on us and converted them. You know, any team would have just laid down and died. But full credit to the guys and especially the crowd. You know, it's a marvellous feeling here today.
Yeah, well, Phil Howler I thought was probably your most dangerous player. The game looked all but gone for you, but that famous South Sydney spirit bounced back. You're starting to get to know the boys?
Yeah, mate, they're a great bunch, mate, and no one better than that would know the South Sydney spirit than you.
Mate, you've had a great game. 1 point's better than none.
Oh, sure is. Thanks, mate.
Good on you, Julian. There he is there, Julian O'Neill.